All right, welcome to it. It is September 20th, Monday, 2021. And you know what that means? It means we are back at it with the Hilliard Cybercats League of Legends team. It is our first match of the season against Dublin Jerome, and it's really hype, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, some introductions and some thank yous. I am Mrs. Sturman, aka Catalyst. Yes, list as in the composer and pianist, so it's a pun, gotta love it. If you knew me before from last year, it was Maestro Pants, joined here with the one and only, my partner in life and the bot lane, Peter Sturman Wilson, aka Arya Deva.
Hello, hello.
And we are the League of Legends coaches for Hilliard City Schools for the Cybercats, and I'm one of the esports advisors. A big shout out to Mr. Williams, the other esport advisor who coaches competitive teams. Good luck to our other Cybercat teams this week as we start off in esports Ohio with our fall season. Also, big shout out, we have a lot of new players on the team and on our roster. We have a couple returning guys too, and we're grateful to have them back. And finally, a huge shout out to our alums. They've been great. They offer a lot of coaching, a lot of help, especially Xander, aka Bubble Puppy, our top lane main from last year. He really especially helped us out in pick ban for this match and with just some general coaching leading up to it. So we really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll get heading into it, loading into the Rift now. So one of the reasons, as we load in, and Coach Peter can attest to this is so hype, is because last year, we were knocked out of playoffs by Dublin Jerome.
We were.
It was tragic. We lost to them 2-1. So this is, the Cybercats of last year said avenge us. So we'll see. You see the GL have funds. Good luck, have funds coming out. Gotta love it. Good sportsmanship.
And Dublin Jerome going on to actually win the entire season, knocked us out in semifinals. But, I think we were the second best team.
Yeah, I'd say so. And they did, and they deserved. They played really, really well. So we're looking forward to some competitive things. Let's see. Do we have a successful 5-man? Close? We'll get it. That's like a trademark. Hilliard Cybercats. We'll get one of these 5 points. 5 points. There we go. Even name it properly.
They aren't doing it completely perfectly either, so maybe it's just
we're
part
in
of the
match.
Mentals.
Yeah, we're watching it,
we're mirroring them.
And a really interesting thing about the champs from this, and again with the spice of last year, so game 1 went Cybercats' way last year, and then game 2 we did a global comp with a Shen and a Nocturne, and that was the first game we lost.
Throwback.
So now we have that. You'll see we have Angry AC Bot, but not in bot. He's in the jungle. We got on the Nocturne. We got Butter Knife on Shen in the top lane. Mystical returning back on Aurelia mid. Crazy Guy 1018 on Zaya. We got the Birdie duo, Lovers duo down bot. We got Juggernaut 73 in the bot lane on Rakan. So really, really excited to see this in the first match of the season.
Yes, and already some trades coming out in the mid lane. Aurelia with full stacks getting a nice chunk on Zoe, already burning a corrupting pot there.
Yeah, and some really spicy trades here, but nothing out of sorts. You see the junglers working on their camps.
And you can see in that matchup with the Shen versus Fiora, if the Shen can get that grasp proc off, able to trade back pretty effectively. And going to see the level 2 coming out here pretty soon. We'll see if anything comes of in that top lane. And the Aurelia for now, just landing that
nice
stun, pushing it in, having the prio to go maybe ward for the scuttle that might
level
happen bot.
2 going to bot there. Ashe coming up with a ton of damage. Rakan going in there, but not sure. They're not level 2 yet, so I don't know if they want that. That's a lot of damage coming out there. Whew, Dublin definitely coming off on the better end of that trade. But Hilliard Cybercats Skinnergy, like the colors, is overall very, very nice. So, gotta go with that. Though they do have the no skins. They're going for the faker mode.
It's true. But, the Lovers duo with their Skinnergy, it's hard to overcome. And in the top lane, meanwhile, we have Shaco coming in.
Let's see. Nope. Shen just peacing out.
Yep, walking away. Always a good option if you can pull it off in a gank.
Yep.
And yeah, like you said, in that bottom lane, the level 2 really coming out strong. Ashe is one of the strongest level 2 champions in the game, along with Leona especially. And Aurelia here going to get hit by the bubble.
Sleepy
Nice
Trouble
try.
bubble down to sleep. Getting there, let's see. And this is a gang. Shaco coming on in here, taking advantage of that. Aurelia low. That comes out, and that is first blood over to Shaco. 3 minutes, 19 seconds on that. But Mystical, we have faith. We'll see if he can come back from that. He is our highest elo of player and captain for this year, but, you know, it never feels good to be camped, so...
Does not, and, you know, he really had a nice attempt on the stun there, if you saw, to try and get the Zoe to not be able to complete her combo after the bubble landed, but Shaco's timing, very, very good, roaming after that top lane gank into the mid lane, and being able to execute on that because he was pushed up. And the ward for Mystical, you could see, was on the bottom side of the map to allow for that vision on that scuttle, so he did not see the Shaco coming in.
Yeah, and he knew, because he had just been up top, so he knew it might happen, but again... trying to get the damage down, and then the Sleepy Trouble bubble definitely holding him up a little bit.
Big wave being pushed in here. Bot lane will need to be a little bit careful because the Shaco is down here. You can see the ping coming out now.
Yep, good. Like to see that.
So with that not all the way pushed in, it looks like Shaco's going to wrap around for a gank. There's the caution ping coming out. Let's see what's going on bot lane. Not much came of that.
Yeah, good job, guys. Back away from that. A little... Button heads in the top lane. Also, those of you who are new, get ready for our completely unbiased casting.
Oh yeah, we're, you know, go Hilliard, but we're unbiased.
Yeah. That being said, we are really excited to be back against our probably turning into rivals, Dublin Jerome. So,
Fiora, too big of a wave for her to try and freeze it there. You could see her thinking about it, but just going to let that crash. That'll bounce back towards the Shen.
CS numbers looking pretty good. A nice lead, substantial in the top lane there, about 10
And that's partially because this wave that she's collecting right there, yeah.
But not too bad. A bit of an advantage in bot. You see warded up. Oh, going in. Let's see. Coming on in. Okay, just stun lands. Let's see the feather slide. Flash out from the Xayah and heal out as well. They're split off, but we got Nocturne helping out to be like, yo, stay away from my peeps.
Yeah, so great timing on the roam from Aurelia along with the gank from Nocturne, essentially turning into not a gank, but to save them. But Shaco's here. He wants to kill.
But that being said, yeah, Shaco's here. Xayah's really low. Let's see coming out there, and Leona makes the lead in there. That's it. TP. Will they be able to get the Shaco? It's also gone, though. Nocturne picking up that kill. There's a TP coming on in from Hilliard. Cybercats. Shen is coming in. Let's see. Nocturne's getting pretty low, but going at the still attacking, and Fiora's trying on him. It flashes away. Fiora flashes to answer it. Meanwhile, everyone else is kind of just chilling. Zoe comes in to picks up that kill. Finally on Nocturne. Stun lands. Aurelia getting that stun. Flash out from the Ashe. And now Hilliard Cybercats pretty low, Aurelia flashing away, but Zoe trying to land that there, going back in, maybe trying to finish off, see if they can get something for this. Another kill comes over for Dublin. Shen getting drowsy, going flashing away, and he's able to make it. Tick, tick, some fancy feet. He's okay. Zoe is low, but Xayah's gonna leave it. That was a lot, and that was a lot.
Oh man, what a turn of events that happened there.
It looks so good.
TP coming down from Fiora, eventually matched by the TP from Shen. The Shen only level 5, so not having his ultimate ability yet, but you have to feel really bad for Hilliard with the way that play turned around, and feel great for Dublin because they were able to kite it out with the advantage of the health coming out initially from the trade on the bot lane. That turned into an advantage that they were able to capitalize on for those few kills on the side of Dublin. And man, we're now looking at a 2-0 Zoe, a 2-0 Ashe, and that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, already a substantial gold lead. We'll see
Aurelia
what Hilliard can do. Yep, and that's one of the things about Mystical. He's not afraid. He won't be held back. Good engage on the Rakan, and they're pretty low. Shut down huge over to that Xayah. And then chasing down this Aurelia, Mystical gets it, and you know he wants it. Nocturne coming in just for good measure, and that is well done. And now they turn their attention to Drake. And that's just what you need to see. You can't think about the play that just happened except to take it as data into what you should do next. You can't be afraid to be proactive when a fight turns poorly.
Absolutely, and you could see that Dublin actually had... Oh, a nice bubble there.
Yeah,
it's
that
not
was a
going to
nice
turn
bubble.
into much, though. But you could see that Dublin actually had...
Well, it saves the ward.
That's true. That's true.
Vision wins games, y'all.
And you could see that Dublin actually had that warded, but a great engage by Juggernaut to set up for the Aurelia. By the time they saw that Mystical was coming for the gank, they were already engaged on, so the ult from Aurelia coming out, and with the summoners down, there was no way out for the bottom lane. It's a good shutdown.
Yep, that was well played overall. Nice roam and nice teamwork for that. And then they also got the drag on top of that, which is really nice. Meanwhile, just kind of gentleman's agreement with a little bit of elbow nudges in the top lane. Let's check out maybe mid. See, oh, okay, no, it's gonna automatically send us to bot lane and back to top. Okay, let's see. Well, nope, just still chilling. Meanwhile, the junglers are hanging around this mid, trying to play for vision and just kind of test the waters here. You see bot roaming up for some more vision there too. Some caution or question mark pings coming out
for Mystical though.
Yeah, we'll see
like
what's happening. Ash Arrow comes in, it goes wide, and well, part of that's just because Aurelia jumps in, does land the bubble. Whoa! And they're chasing down Nocturne, and that is Nocturne going away there. Aurelia safe under turret. That's a lot of people mid, bot lane heading down bot. Oh, asleep. Let's see. He dodges these. He wins these. It's fine. Goes in. Oh, it's a clone. Okay, but still good. Oh, he
nice
dodges.
dodge
He's got it. He's got it. See, now
Shaker's
now
go for the
he
kill.
wants it, but he doesn't know.
Oh, not in range.
Taking the turret shots. He doesn't know. Okay. Dancing feet. They both popped potions. You know they don't want to. Every tick counts.
Ooh, beautiful stun.
Nicely done. Beautiful stun. All coming in for good measure. Getting the kill over to Mystical. You do not want to hang around with low health bars. Doesn't matter how low the other person's is sometimes. You never know when a numbers advantage can change or
That's
when
the
a stun
thing.
can
Zoe's
land.
health bar wasn't low. It was just beautifully set up by Mystical, actually using his low health bar to bait it out. So a great way to play around that, knowing he had the Nocturne as backup, and also knowing he had the setup for the stun.
Some vision control there. I guess anything less than full is considered low
Nocturne's
if you're feeling aggressive. Yeah, Nocturne thinking about a gank, but heading on back. And meanwhile, let's see. We have some CS differential coming out in bot lane, but nothing too crazy. The Zai getting the kill definitely helped, and with the 2 assists is nice.
All right, so wonder when we're going to see a play come out from the Shen with the Nocturne, because that is one of the things that this comp can try to do, is have the Nocturne ult and the Shen come in for a... Oh, nice try on the engage there. Ash is just going to be able to kite this out, but...
Yeah, careful. She can do
the
lots of
Nocturne can
damage.
ult in on a lane, and unexpectedly the Shen can come in afterwards, but we have an engage in the mid lane.
Meanwhile, yeah, and let's see. Leona coming around, actually. Zoe's pretty low, though. Aurelia, once it gets that kill, and you know what? Even if he gets the stun here, is he able to... Oh, he lives. Backing off. Beautifully done. Shen coming just again for good measure, using his ult to help on out, but well played. Aurelia still pretty. Let's Shaco once it lands the stun and is able to peace out. Style points.
Yeah, Aurelia, a very, very strong champion right now, and Mystical piloting it beautifully. Is that do and be? I don't know. Little pro reference there for those who get it.
Oh, okay, nice. Did lose turret plating up there in the top for helping out mid, but that is okay. Trying to also help protect his
Ooh, really close on that taunt
Yeah.
there.
teammates.
Nocturne's
Nocturne here, ulting in, going for it, Chen a little bit back. Let's see, but can Nocturne gets the flash out? That's good. Meanwhile, bot lane, they're also just, a little bit of...
Yeah, Fiora actually didn't have the mana
there.
for the parry there, so great awareness by Nocturne to go for that when he did.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ash Arrow coming out. That's a lot of damage on Desire. Rakan here to help with
Ult
that.
though?
All going out and damage answered back there. Rakan still after it. Charming with the ult. Let's see. The Leona misses and but the Ash is able to get him down with the Q. Pew, pew, pew.
Meanwhile, in the top lane.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, Zoe roaming on up there. It's a lot of turns. There's a lot of turns back. It's like someone gets a break, someone else catches a break.
Yeah, we've been hovering around this 2k gold advantage ever since that early massive play for the side of Dublin, and then the clapback from Hilliard. That set us at around a 2k advantage for Dublin, and it's just kind of been back and forth from there. One of the things I did want to talk about, though, is the way that the lane states have been working with these waves. You could see that in that initial play where Dublin got the advantage, huge waves were crashing into Hilliard, so big advantage for them there.
There's
and
always
when
another
the
wave.
Shen had to ult into the mid lane, big wave crashing on his tower as well. So something to keep an eye on as we're looking at these gold differentials. It's not just those kills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Ashe now 3-1, having her Immortal Shield Bow. Cull almost popped as well, so that'll be an influx of gold that she got from that initial setup from the Shaco.
Dublin Jerome talking about the Drake. You see Nocturne around there thinking about some vision. Maybe thinking about doing something here a little spicy.
Yeah, Mystical calling for it, but they were able to walk it out with the slows from Ashe.
And those slows can be brutal. They just really feel bad. It's just like made for kiting.
Yeah, especially for a melee champion. Oh, Shen out of the brush there. Fiora's like, you are not going to back right now.
She's like, oh, okay, you see me. Peekaboo.
But yeah, once the gap closes are gone for melee champions, Ashe can kind of just kite forever. That's the nature of her kit. Zoe looking for the damage, but not going to hit it.
Nope. And now you see people kind of moving here. Oh, okay, bubble misses. Let's see. Ashe arrow. Oh, yeah. Going to save him. Let's see. That was really, really nice. Landing there, landing the Sun Rakan, trying to get away. But there are a lot of people trying to use his ult to get away. It's not quite going to. Nocturne also kind of getting caught up here. Beautiful bubble there and asleep. Ah, it's just rough. Let's see if we can turn it around. Shen says okay. And then Aurelia goes top trying to help him get something. So,
you know, really well played from the side of Dublin. All of that done beautifully. Beautiful aim on the Ashe arrow, beautiful aim on the bubble, beautiful aim on the Leona all and follow up. And Hilliard on the other side of the map, though, doing exactly what you want to see. When you have these plays that are happening on one side, you want to make a play on the other if you can't answer that play. So great job from them to capitalize on that and lessen the blow, lessen the momentum from that great play from Dublin.
Yeah, and that's really nice too to get that kill up there for Shen because there is that CS discrepancy right now too. Let's see, Trouble Bubble. Zoe is on with these bubbles. All right, a little bit of fighting in the jungle.
I don't know if you want that, Shaco.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
running
missed the
around.
Q.
Oh no, okay, oh, that's sneaky. Okay, and then his friend is there to help him. That's sneaky.
Oh, so close from the Nocturne, but also recognizing that he actually had that despite his item disadvantage, having the plated steel caps to be able to mitigate the damage and just go on with the auto attacks to answer back the damage.
Nice flash out of there. That was good. You would not want that. And Dublin doing a nice job with the pings here, calling the summoners. I like to see that, especially in a 5-person play when you can really communicate it. Oh, arrow there landing. Let's see, and Ashe can do a lot of damage there. I don't think you want that. Yeah, that's going on over. Gotta be careful. I mean, I'm all about vision warding and clearing it, but you gotta be really careful, especially when you have an Ashe.
Well, good angle on the arrow too, because Nocturne does have a spell shield, but with it coming through the wall like that, barely any time to react. And oh man, Rakan making his way out here. Ashe does not have her ult, so they can probably just walk it out.
Yep. And Aurelia down here thinking about stuff. Okay, getting some damage down there. Let's see. Shaco looks like he's in some trouble. And Aurelia, she wants it. Her eyes are on it. Shen also in here now. Beautiful. Landing that. Let's see. That's a lot of damage. That's all she needs. Running through. All comes out. And then the Ashe is going down. Rakan getting the kill, but that's totally fine. We like it. Wonderful turn from Hilliard.
Beautiful flash, beautiful taunt from the Shen to set up for the Aurelia. Great roam timing, great awareness of this power spike on the Aurelia. Already having her bork done, already having her reduction on the CC from the Merc treads, and this Leona might not want to be here.
Yeah, nice landing that taunt again. Really, really clean. Let's see. They are playing with the aggro pretty well. Let's see. Oh, did I say that? And then Shen takes a lot, but he lives. He's a calculated. All good.
He wants to take a lot. He is the tank.
That is the first turret at like 1730. Wow, it is down. It goes over to Hilliard. We'll take it. Whew.
Yeah, great
Unpack
play there.
that for us, Peter.
Great play there from them, followed by an overstay from the Leona, turned into a larger gold swing. So now we're actually almost back at even with that first turret take. Like you said, the bonus gold allowing them to get within touching distance, just under 500 gold on the gold lead.
One dragon each, and we'll now kind of regrouping, resetting up vision, trying to get waves into a proper place. What do you want to see out from these comps as we are, entering definitely into the heat of mid game? What do you want to see from them?
So it's really interesting because they both have a lot of tools for picks, right? Neither of the teams...
fool me once. Look at that. He knew.
Neither of the teams actually really wants to team fight with these comps. Fiora is very good at split pushing, has her TP.
Let's see. Going in, landing there. All comes out. Let's see. Nope. They're able to kind of walk it out. That's okay.
Yeah, nice try on the root, but wasn't able to land it. So the Shaco, more of a pick champion, right? He's just good at picking off a squishy very, very quickly, especially with that lethality build. The Shen Nocturne on the other side, also very much wanting to get those picks like we were talking about earlier.
Ashel coming in there. Leona also coming in. Rakan landing, all getting those charms off. But Shaco able to get the kill onto the Nocturne. Zaya trying to do some damage from under turret. Then that's the clone. Shaco's such an annoying jam.
And again, you can see those pick tools coming out, right? You have the Ash Arrow, you have the Leona ult to follow up, you have the Shaco to be able to sneak in when you don't expect
Nice time from the Shen, though. That's a good amount of damage onto the Zoe. The bubble does land, though, and that's also a good amount of damage there. But luckily under the turret, not too bad.
But because of this kind of comp setup, you really want to play around pressure on objectives, not just grouping up on the objectives and fighting them, but playing pressure on the map, using the objectives as bait, using the objectives as a way to either get something other than the objective that's being contested, like a dragon on the other side of the map, or to actually threaten a pick around that objective.
I think there's a song about that. Play the pressure. No?
Under pressure.
Wait, yeah, I know.
Okay.
But play the pressure. That's okay. All right.
Okay.
I could make a Billy Joel reference here, but we won't. Let's see, Nocturne ult coming in there, trying to got the flash shot from the Zoe.
Yeah, nice spell shield there, and the
Shen also coming, wanting it. Let's see, beautiful, nice job there on the top lane.
Yeah, so
good pick.
Looks like Jerome is recognizing that they can now make a play for this dragon.
Yeah, which is exactly what you do.
I think the Aurelia might be strong enough, but it's going to be close.
Going on in, landing a lot of the damage. Zaya having to flash out, the ult coming in from the Rakan. Lots of damage. Ashe is kiting away, but Aurelia able to take him down. Let's see. He's pretty low. Flash in, and that Fiora is able to get that. Shen walking away. That was pretty bloody.
That was very bloody, and it ends up being a 3-4-2 on the side of Dublin, and also getting that juicy shutdown off of the Aurelia.
Nocturne, careful.
Nocturne should be able to walk away here. No tools left.
Well, I don't know if he's walking, babe. I
Floating,
think he's
wiggling, wriggling.
Sliding in the air. Okay. Whew.
Being his ghostly self.
Yes. So now Shaco is able to use his little box and take down that Drake by himself. And that is mid turret going not down. Okay, mid turret hanging on by a second. And I really am liking all these pings that I see out from the Dublin squad.
Yeah, you can see the pings coming out on Baron now, them recognizing that that dragon is not going to be up for another 4 minutes and 43 seconds. So there is one major objective on the map right now. Let us play around that. You can see the Zoe putting that ward down. The bubble coming out nicely.
So nice. Good angles. Oh, damage onto the Zaya.
Anyone who's played an ADC knows that life.
Yep.
There is a Zoe on the enemy team. Sometime you might just lose all of your health.
And I like just the quiet lead that Shen's got up there with the 3-0-3. Some good stuff. Let's see, Rakan clearing some vision around Baron. Good, keeping in mind these things. Setting up his own. And making his way top. Maybe trying for a gank. Maybe just setting up vision.
Yeah, pretty hard for the Zoe to really do anything into it. Nice bait from
going
the
on
Shen.
in there. Landing that charm from the ult. Let's see. Oh, it's the no. Okay, she makes it. She just walks on out there. Nocturne also here.
Yeah, surprised they didn't go for the dive there, actually, especially with the Nocturne ult, but just worried about that turret. But you could see the Shen playing that distance really nicely, baiting out for the Rakan, knowing that even if she hits that bubble, he is a tanky boy. But Xayah
going. I go to take a sip of tea, and this is what happens. All right. Meanwhile, Aurelia able to get a kill, answered back there, but also taken down again by the Fiora.
Hey, you know, getting a kill in a 1v3, not the worst thing, right?
Not at all.
But, yeah, the Xayah, you know, getting blown up there, not quite able to use her ultimate in time, but Aurelia avenging that kill. They might be able to get this tier 2. It looks like Hilliard is not answering yet. They might just be giving it. Yep, there it goes.
Yep. And that's a lot of pressure we're seeing out from Dublin, using those couple little turns to really pressure that mid lane.
Yeah, quietly building up a almost 4,000 gold advantage.
Yep. All right, let's see. And they like it. They take it, and they're like, all right, we're going to go back and do our thing now. Try to get waves in the proper places.
Well, they want to reset with all that gold they got, right? So the Fiora now going back to base. She's got that Executioner. She's got her Divine Sunder, a Tiamat for the wave clear.
Zoe is hanging out in the jungle river. Chewing her bubble gum. Oh! Nope.
Yeah, not going to be able to do much to that Shen unless somebody shows up. I think even if the Shaco shows up, the Zoe and the Shaco would have trouble taking him out. Because look, that long range Q there just kind of tickling him.
Yep.
And when you have a tank that is this ahead of the curve, it can be really hard to deal with. And Fiora on the other side of the map, having her TP, knowing that she is good to just keep on split pushing.
Nice, getting that pink ward. It missed it before, but glad we got that now.
Now, Drake is coming up in a minute 37, so teams might start shifting their focus.
And what are we thinking about with the itemization that we see out from people? As, oh, let's see, Nocturnal coming in here on this Fiora. Aurelia's here as well. Let's see, this could be a really good pick, especially around this time. It's a 600 gold shutdown to Aurelia. That's nice to see, because there's been a couple times she's put it down.
Meanwhile,
but, yeah, Dublin Jerome says, okay, I see your Fed mid laner and your jungler bot. We're going to start up Baron, but not super fast. I think Hilliard knows about this. We see the pings and they're all migrating to it. This is going to be very dicey. Shen is here, placing the ward.
Nocturne doesn't have ult.
Nocturne doesn't have ult. Will they make it in time? Rakan going in. Beautiful. And there's Naka. Oh my gosh. And just destroyed. Landing so much damage. Charm does come out. Ashe is trying to do some damage there in the back. Nocturne getting that shutdown onto the Shaco. Xayah flashes in. She wants it. ADC v ADC. She gets it. And then, oh, there we go. All right. And the Baron over to Hilliard. Boom.
And
wow.
All of the sudden, Hilliard is 1k gold ahead. Dublin not able to kill the Baron in time. Hilliard able to run literally all the way across the map after getting that pick in the bot lane. And that might be the Baron that broke the game's back.
Whew. I mean, then able to push in that mid, put more pressure back on, spend up their gold. I mean, in addition to getting the Baron, just completely all of the swings of all those shutdowns, starting with the Aurelia 600 over, with the Fiora over to Aurelia of the 600. Like, that is huge momentum swing to the Hilliard carries.
And they get to stop the soul point right here, so big stuff. Let's see what they can get with this Baron buff. Shen already doing the 4-1 thing, but bubble landing, going to be protected here by his team.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with those bubbles. They've been nice. All right, but then the stun landing in here too. Let's see, lots of stuns coming out from there. And Nocturnal comes out here. Lots of damage going down. Angry Bot able to get that kill. Nocturne is super low. Ashe will take him down with that Q. Let's see here though. Do they still want this? Aurelia going back in. She knows it. Under turret, still able to get that kill. So he goes golden. Aurelia keeps going. Oh, the shutdown does come out, but Shen's like, okay, I'll avenge you. Oh my gosh, that was a lot.
Man, if Shen had, had his ultimate up there, it would have been an entirely different story. But Mystical, knowing his limits, that they could dive enough to make it a 5-4-2 at the end of it, being able to pressure a lot more with this Baron buff, going to be able to shove in this tier 2 here. Probably able to still get it on this next wave. It's going to be close, but Xayah, meanwhile, just collecting the wave in the bottom side. And we can see that now we are about approaching a 3,500 gold advantage for
This
the
turret's
side
going down.
of Hilliard, and with that we have crested almost 4K. So big stuff, big turns. Hilliard now with a commanding lead.
Yeah, that was really spicy. Again, you look at these score lines. Can we just appreciate the 5-0-10 from the Shen? And I mean, this is just. And somehow we blinked and Zaya got 5 kills and Aurelia got 8. So this is where you start feeling that pressure, but you have to also keep in mind with how quickly this turned Hilliard's way, it can turn back. So you have to do your diligence. You have to do what they're doing. Set up vision, clear vision, keep in mind where the waves are, keep in mind who you see, who you don't see, who can collapse quickly. There's a lot.
The Aurelia here, not so quietly, 3,000 gold ahead of her lane opponent.
Ooh.
And part of that from the shutdowns, but also some great farm coming out.
Yeah, 212.
But the Sterix gauge completed for the Aurelia now. That is also a huge power spike for this champion, giving her that extra bit of durability. And taunt coming out from the Shen. I don't think Fiora wins this. And she knows it now, too.
Yeah, she's like, okay, maybe not the dueling master.
Oh,
Whatever.
and I think Ashe is dead.
That's beautiful. Let's see, Aurelia coming out there with the ult. And that, yep, that's it. Mystical getting that kill, getting that shutdown there. Let's see, mid lane, they decide to go in, knowing Aurelia's not with them, but Rakan comes on over, and they're like, peace out. Number's not good. But Aurelia's like, oh, you came into my jungle. You didn't know. It's all my jungle. So we're able to land that, but the damage doesn't do what it used to in the chunking amount, and Shen comes, helps, and let's see, Nocturne ulting somewhere else, but this Zoe does go down.
Yeah, Nocturne just out of range there for the ultimate.
Okay.
But you could see the Shen, the shield perfectly timed to absorb that entire bubble. Beautifully done.
Ooh, okay, meanwhile, it's like going fishing. Okay, boom.
Great awareness there from Juggernaut to see Shaco on that ward and
Shaco
time
able
his
to
W.
peace out.
Hilliard capitalizing very well on their momentum.
Yes, and increasing those CS numbers. Trying to, let's see, they're letting Shaco's like, I'm trying to leave, don't find me. And he makes it out, Shen does not find him. Meanwhile, top lane, landing the stun.
That is a level 16 Aurelia.
Yeah.
Fiora should be very afraid.
Very, very afraid. Rakan's here too, like, just in case you need me. And they try to get this tier 2 down. Let's see. Turrets don't matter. Ooh, Ashe arrow landing in there. We see the TP already coming out. Rakan going back, Aurelia coming through, and there's a lot of damage coming out. Ashe is not long. You see how he goes straight back to the backline carry.
Stopwatch.
Going gold, so that way he can stay alive. They're very low health bars, he is too, but he's able to get that. Oh my gosh, double, triple. Okay, he gets Quadra. Can he get the Penta? Can he get it? Zoe is under turret. She doesn't seem to want to get it. Rakan going on in there. Aurelia has his eyes on the prize. She goes golden. Can he get it out there? And let's see. Penta kill, he can. Mystical, team captain coming up strong here in our first game on the Aurelia. It does not matter if he's first blooded, he will be back for the vengeance for later. And that is huge, almost 10k up.
Hey, why worry about first blood when you can take a 5 for that one later?
Yes.
And beautifully done by Mystical. Beautifully set up by his team and turned around with the TP coming in. The Fiora getting a little bit greedy there, going too deep, and Mystical recognizing his opportunity on the backline. That was really what turned that fight.
Yes.
As he came in on that play, seeing the Fiora chasing too far and seeing that he could just go forward, go on the Ashe, and he was untouchable after that damage was gone.
Yeah, and now they're able to reset, spend up their money, turn back to this Drake, make Cloud Soul a thing more for them than the other people. And you could say the first blood into then a pentakill, it's like compound interest.
It is.
Yes, it is. It's big stuff there. Okay, that was huge. And again, well done, and well done for Hilliard for not stealing that from him. Now they turn to Baron, starting it up this time, and you see Dublin knows, and they're getting a little desperate. Let's see, Shaco is coming slowly but surely. Fiora coming around back. Shen and Aurelia trying to distract. Flash has to come out. Bubble does land. Let's see. And Shaco coming around the back time. Aurelia, though, getting a huge big buff. They're able to still kill. Always on the Ashe. Eye is on the prize. Getting that double kill coming back. Let's see. And then, okay, Zaya's like, I want one this time. Shen able to pick up his own kill afar while they're split. And that is it. Ace to Hilliard. They are walking this Baron buff into the base. That might be game, folks.
Man, the Hilliard team flexing their compound interest while it's there,
Hey.
showing Dublin that they came here to play. They came here to avenge
Invest
the team
those dividends
from last year, and it is paying off huge as Hilliard is going to take game 1.
Taking game 1 with the comp we lost with before, but that is really spicy. That being said, really great plays and really great mechanical work coming out from both sides. Like, there were some insane moments, and if you look at that gold graph, I mean, Dublin was in control of the gold for longer, more of the game than Hilliard was for sure. So,
Absolutely.
Really, really good things. It'll be interesting to see the turns that come in game 2. I'm feeling an Aurelia ban, not that Mystical's got a big pool, but I would not want to face that either. So, we'll see what happens, and stay tuned, stay with us, and we'll be back.